Yo.
Oh, yeah, hello?
Oh, hey.
I didn't tell you what.
The intro will never be centered.
No, did we? I didn't move the camera. I think it might have touched it.
I'm way over here.
Yeah, you guys are real close together now in the center.
Yeah, maybe that's. We just have so much room for activities. Look at all this room we have. So, if you looked at our earlier live stream, I actually went back to our Undertale live stream.
Oh, yeah?
We were basically cuddling.
Yeah,
Like
thighs touching.
yeah, and it was actually quite unnecessary too. I was looking. There was like a foot on each side of us couch.
Highly necessary.
I mean, highly necessary because the game was so touching. We had to be touching. But I digress. Now we.
Yep, our weight was so centered, we shattered the center of the couch.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
So that still that wasn't on your drive that went down, was it?
On my what?
On your hard drive that went down? That wasn't.
No.
I think we have it in the Google Drive
somewhere.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, we're playing Spirit of Justice. This is the DLC case. We're going wibbly wobbly timey wimey, my friends. Like the video if you get why I messed up that reference. And let's play the game. Okay.
Oh yeah, time to check out a rabbit.
It's obviously a bullacorn.
Oh.
The lantern was huge. It wouldn't be hard to
Wow.
push a lantern like that with a body in it if it had wheels, though. Yo,
This must be the lantern that was found, or the body was found in. Ellen managed to move it quite a ways. It looks like a cow, but it's pretty badly broken.
That's not a cow, Nick. That's a Pegasus, the flying horse.
No way. It's definitely a cow. It's got horns and everything.
But look, it has wings. Cows don't have wings. So it's a Pegasus, I tell you. Oh, I know. That pamphlet should tell us. Let's see. Apparently, it's called a Pegamoo.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
I love it. I want
Better be a mountain,
more.
3 houses, otherwise it's a bad game.
I want a Pegamoo.
I want to ride a Pegamoo. I did not see that coming.
Speaking of 3 houses,
Get
coming
some-
up after this game.
Oh, wow. You guys are frozen. You're stuck. When did you guys learn how to stop time? Clay? Tom?
Guatemala.
If
Tom, can you?
Here, hold on. Blink out of existence and then back in again.
Okay.
Man. Wow.
Perfect.
We did it.
It
We've
was
been working on that trick all week.
seamless.
Yet somehow, the name really captures the essence of the creature. Or what the creature is, you know? Huh, that's strange.
What is?
Well, this Pegamoo is definitely a male Pegabull, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. What with the horns and all.
And the dong. Well, okay. That Pegamoo over there is also a Pegabull. But take a look at the pamphlet.
Yeah, looks pretty peggable to me.
Oh.
See, the one on the right says Pegabull, but
The other one says Pega cow, a female Pegamoo.
right. The pamphlet goes on to say how they have Pegamoos for the happy couple.
So, for Ellen's ceremony, there should have been a male and female pair of Pegamoos. But for some reason, there are 2 males here.
It's a gay wedding. It was supposed to be a gay wedding.
Oh my, good call.
Dumbass wanted soaring inside of him with the Pegamoos.
Oh, that's why they're called pegables. I get it.
Oh, no.
Maybe somebody made a mistake when they were setting up the room.
It's hard to believe that a fancy place like this would make that kind of blunder, though. In any case, we better check this thing out.
It was found in the butt.
Did this come from the lantern?
It's covered in blood.
Maybe it got there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern.
Can you imagine going to open a door and finding the knob covered with blood?
That'd be bloody awful, to say the least.
Oh, shoot. Wrong one. I meant this one.
Bloody awful.
As awful as that pun. Oh, no! What is happening, Nagi?
Since it's soon going to be it for Ace Attorney, I wanted to say that it's been a joy to discover your channel through this Let's Play.
Oh.
Remembered on the very first Spirit of Justice stream, I think. And in other news, Nyanny's Edgeworth thirst is relatable. As relatable AF. He's such a daddy.
Thanks,
so
Nagi.
good.
Nagi, I get you.
It's been good to have you around. So this is where the body was found. I hope you like Fire Emblem.
Oh, yeah, because it's coming up 3 houses after the DLC.
And the person to find it was Ellen. Emma, what can you tell me about the condition of the body when it was found? Thank God.
Let's see. The victim was apparently hit on the back of the head.
Oh, and while everyone's here, don't forget, we've got our raffle going on today. We got Risei or Sora coming up for grabs. Make sure to be at the next stream to get your waffle raffle entries in.
Here's a
PSA
photo of the
ended.
scene as we found it.
Oh,
I know,
no.
get
No.
Blah. I like his feet.
Long toes.
Zoom. What do you think this is, Maya?
It looks like a flower petal to me.
What an unusual shape for a flower petal.
Do you suppose it's from one of those flowers here in the reception hall?
No. I don't see a single flower like this on any of the tables. I wonder where it came from.
Hey, Bria.
Clay will remember this.
Time for that piece of paper.
No, Tom moved the mouse.
Okay, I thought that was my mouse, and I'm like, why is my mouse so small in the way? Thanks, Tom.
A model
got you
airplane.
guys.
The perfect decoration for an airline company wedding.
I mean, yeah.
And a propeller plane like this lends the room a great old-timey feel. Oh, I'd love to see the Steel Samurai fly in a plane like this. Can you picture it? The Steel Samurai zipping through the clouds over old Tokyo?
If Sprocket Aviation ever becomes a sponsor of the show, I could see it happening.
Why didn't I think of that? I think I'll go suggest that idea to them later.
Please at least wait until after the trial is over. Oh, hey.
Oh, what's up, TBD?
Okay, I'm putting a stop to this right now.
Okay.
The victim's name is pronounced dumbass. It's French. I'll tell you the reason why later. Don't worry.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
we know.
Thanks I appreciate you summarizing that for everybody.
Thanks for
in
putting chat in place, because I know they were all like, it's pronounced Dumas, Dumas.
Dumas.
And it's like, okay, we just need someone to say it's dumbass.
Yeah.
We get it.
We get it. It was a joke, you know? Dumas.
Yeah,
Name their son Dumas.
Duma Gloombury. Doom and gloom. We get it's
What?
dumbass
That
because he's
doesn't
an
make
idiot.
sense. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Look at the horns on this flying bovine. He must be a bull. Seems he made it through the ceremony in one piece, yeah. You could fit so many bodies in this bad boy.
By the look of those wheels, I bet he can be rolled around rather easily, too.
Yeah, you want to take off some sick jumps, Maya?
Yes!
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I bet it would be quite a hassle if you had to lift and carry him everywhere.
Oh, God.
And this is what the backside looks like. Yeah, what a fine steed. Ooh, man, I want to turn that valve there.
What's that by the bottom of his tail? A wheel handle? To the anus?
Oh, I get it. This way, Gabe and Newell can get inside to change the light bulbs.
I see they left the wheel handle on the inside unpainted.
I guess they figured nobody would see it, so why bother? It makes sense to cut costs where you can. Well, overall, I can't say I see anything strange about this thing. It's a hot air balloon, a symbol of humanity's ambition to take this to the skies. It's kind of a romantic notion, don't you think?
Yo, dog. Hey, you like hot air balloons?
Yeah, but I just noticed that it doesn't seem to be tied up to the ceiling all that well.
I'm sure it's fine. Please don't let it fall on my head.
The metal gears in the background are turning.
Does this zoom us in? Yeah, okay. And I think we've...
No, it's the paper. Let's look at the paper.
Yeah, okay. Hey, what's this?
Ooh, let me take a look. Grab Ellen when convenient, then send her off from the Vista deck.
Looks like a note outlining the murder plot.
Whoever wrote this has better handwriting than me, but it looks like they wrote it in a rush.
And why do you say that?
Because the writing is only smudged starting from the middle of each line. That happens when a right-handed person with a slight hook writes in a hurry. I do it sometimes myself when I'm not paying attention to where my hand is on the page.
I guess I'll take your word on that, Miss Bad Handwriting Expert.
Hey! Even I don't smudge my handwriting this badly.
All right. Let's get back to the note.
That note was apparently written by the victim.
Real interesting. In Japan, don't they write right to left? That's how things are written?
It depends.
Because I think that was actually localized well enough in this case, but this like writing, and then as you go across, you would smudge as you went if you were writing right to left. In this particular way, they said that they like hooked it around and were writing in a strange manner.
I don't think it quite works like that. Like they don't. It's
right to left, top to bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, it goes, I
Interesting.
think it depends. Though.
It depends, yeah.
Yeah. But why would he feel the need to write instructions to himself like this? Are you sure the victim wrote it?
I sometimes write a note to myself before I go shopping.
Yeah. Like manuscripts do top to bottom. Modern Japanese reads left to right, but they read the pages right to left. So it's like you're reading that way, kind of.
Yeah.
Potatoes, carrots, onions, flour.
Maya, are you craving curry rice or something?
Whoops.
So, Emma, where's this Vista deck the note mentions?
It's that heliport you see right outside the window over there.
So, he planned on pushing Ellen off from there. What a monster! Bloomsbury's note. I guess that about does it for this lantern.
Oh, I guess we present something we found to her.
Wait, well, I guess when you can ask the notes.
Oh.
You think so? Maybe I missed something. Because this is fine
You
now.
moved over to the bowl over there, and then you didn't get...
No, it's checked off.
Huh.
I don't know. I guess so. Maybe I'll just try throwing stuff at her. What do you think of this?
Is there something I could do to help you with that?
Actually, I was hoping it would help me move my investigation along.
Sorry, but that's not going to do much for you here, I'm afraid.
That's too bad.
Aw, don't look so glum. You have to keep a positive outlook.
Aw.
Why don't you take a break with something sweet? I highly recommend snackoos myself. You want to try some?
It's a half-eaten snack. Ooh.
No.
No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though.
Suit yourself. You don't know what you're missing. I'm sad about this, though.
Glad to know. I think the note maybe because she could go forensic on.
Yeah.
It's absolutely unbelievable. What kind of monster would plan to commit a murder on someone's happiest day?
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Probably a dramatic novelist. I take it this means you don't have any significant new leads. Isn't that kind of funny to think about? Like if it was like some really famous novelist or something and he couldn't just simply kill somebody, he had to have like a really great theme, motive, and method to the murder.
So that while he was in prison, he could write the book.
Yeah, something like that. I take it means you don't have any significant new leads.
No, I'm afraid not. You?
I've got nothing.
I wish I could be of more help.
Well, thanks anyway. I appreciate it. All we can do is keep on keeping on, right?
It's absolutely unbelievable. What kind of monster would plan to commit a murder on somebody's happiest day?
Huh.
And we wish, PK, but no, that's not the way the game is written.
It's not the same. So, you're sure this is the murder weapon in this case?
Positive.
That makes me more skeptical.
The shape of the victim's injuries and the shape on the clock are a perfect match.
I see.
Less skeptical.
I dare say that if somebody were to get knocked over the head with this thing, it's more likely to cut off their future than send them to the past.
I can't disagree with you there.
She's so proud of that.
I know, puns.
She's so proud.
At this time,
Puns. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
I think we might need to move.
I know, PK, I know.
Let's see if we can talk to her a little bit.
I swear.
Now that we've shown her literally
looked.
everything. Okay, well, get out of here, I guess.
I guess.
Oh yeah, we haven't Oh.
This is weird. What am I missing? I'm going to present it to the last thing just because.
Yeah.
If we don't present the very last thing.
Ellen's statement.
No. Well, I guess maybe I'll check out the recept. Like, usually it's still red if there's like something inside of the thing to examine.
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess I could check it out. Like,
I'd say check both the bowls again and just around because they're the only.
because like I was
movements.
missing the note. The bowl was still red. I got the note, and then it became a check mark, right?
Oh.
Bring out the old pen for this so I can scan a bit faster, more accurate.
I wonder if we can maybe get over towards outside that window too.
Yeah, like checking out the Vista deck would be cool. She's like, oh, the Vista deck.
Ba, 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 ba. Wow, you can get inside to change the light bulbs.
That's literally all it does, and then you just. Oh wow, it's only one thing.
Well,
Are we just missing arrows? Is it just the arrows on the bottom screen that we're not touching?
arrows on the bottom screen.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah,
god.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh my god, is that it?
Wait, are there arrows?
Oh god.
Oh god! I swear we played these games before.
I don't know, you don't get too many rooms in this game. I feel like there were more in Dual Destinies that like circled the room.
I mean, Orla's tank. You circled all around that.
Get a load of those that's huge set of doors. I bet all sorts of things come and go through there.
Womp womp womp.
Like an elephant.
I'm pretty sure it's just the bride and groom. This is a banquet hall, not a circus.
Or an elephant.
Perception check failed.
There are no elephants in the Forgotten Realms, Maya. It's a fog machine for the reception.
Pretty cool, huh?
Don't you dare touch it.
Aw, spoil sport.
That's because I know how you operate.
And I know how to
Aw.
operate a fog machine to make a sick dance party, but you're not letting me do it.
Oh my god.
No.
It looks like a business card wallet. I wonder whose it is.
I wonder whose it is.
The face looks awfully familiar.
Yes. Yes, it does. Guess I'll bring it to him later.
Kleptomaniac.
That's one big partition screen. Industrial size, even.
I bet it'd cause an industrial-sized mess if it fell over.
And that's why you're not allowed to touch it, Maya.
What? Then who's gonna test how stable it is?
Just leave it alone, please.
If it kills a small child, it's on your hands.
And on its head.
Well, guys, I'm stuck. I don't know where else we could possibly go. Oh my god. Oops. Nothing particularly interesting here.
I wonder what this partition is for.
I imagine people like the reception staff or entertainers use it. They probably wait behind it when they're on standby.
I see. With a partition this size, I bet they could even fit an elephant back there.
Not that anyone sane would.
She really wants to get an elephant on this blimp.
The blimp takes off, but all of a sudden starts descending rapidly. What is going on? Oh, we brought an elephant on for the reception, of course.
It's a fog machine. I wonder if they used it during the reception.
Ooh, hey Nick, go stand over there for a sec.
Why?
Just because! Now go.
All right, all right. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Fogmaster 9000, on!
There's a fog master.
Maya, no! Huh?
Aw, nothing happened.
It looks like it won't work without some dry ice.
Darn it. All I wanted to do was surround you in a thick cloud of smoke.
Oh, PK!
You thought it was Emma, but...
Rips off mask.
It was me, Gumshoe, all along!
In a perfect world.
Nice.
No.
Thank you, PK Man.
Well, I guess that just about does it for the crime scene.
Hey, Nick. I want to see the rest of the airship. We might as well since we're here.
True. We might even run into some of the other people involved in the case.
Oh my god!
So dashing.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring. Do you see the rainbow on his shirt?
Yeah, there's a
I
lot of
do.
rainbows
He's
going
gay
on
for
here.
the dumbass. I think he's Soren.
Hey, Joshua.
Nick, how long has that guy been standing there?
I didn't even notice him until just now. Excuse me, are you with Sprocket Aviation? I feel like he's gonna cast a spell on us.
I feel like I need that shirt.
Ooh, 3D flex. Huh.
Nick, he wrote something on that paper airplane.
I guess we're supposed to read it then. Let's see here. Get out, intruders. Well, now is a rather cold welcome.
Mr. Wright, Maya, meet the lone son of the president of Sprocket Aviation, Soren Sprocket. Or, to put it another way, the future president of Sprocket Aviation.
So, he's Ellen's fiance.
Hmm.
I guess he's got his head in the clouds. Oh, there he goes.
I'd laugh if he left like just like his arms spread out, trying to be an airplane. It'd be good.
He's kind of an eccentric.
Thank you. That was my voice acting.
I know, it was really good.
I hear he's the genius inventor behind many of Sprocket Aviation's business successes.
An inventor, huh?
Yup, he even designed this airship.
That's pretty impressive.
Nick, this is no time to be standing around gawking. We have to go after him. We need to ask him some questions about Ellen.
Oh, right. It looked like he was heading outside. Since when did Maya become such a super serious assistant? I always thought it was Nick who was all like, we gotta do this. And Maya's like, but I'm stealing.
But can't we take at least one of the bouquets with us?
Times are a-changin'.
Nope. Chase after Soren, eh?
You need to give Soren the booster voice. Oh no. So he can. I didn't know who was doing that actually, because you both just were smiling.
Nice.
It's very throaty sound.
There he is. Excuse me. Could we talk to you? I think he has a jetpack on, by the way.
Yo, he does.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing? Really nailing this, Tom.
Thank you.
He sure is riding up a storm.
Aww.
It is possible, then theoretically, matter can retain its form even if it crosses the event horizon. Let's just
see what he has to say about Ellen.
Welcome to my ASMR channel. Today I'm writing a letter to my past self. It's very long because I made a lot of mistakes in my life.
Excuse me, but we'll be representing Ellen in court tomorrow. So, could we ask you about the case? Ow. What the? Not interested. Not interested? How can you say something like that?
This is about your fiancée. She's under arrest, you know.
The diameter of an airship is approximately 80 feet. The amount of energy necessary to move matter comprised of that amount of mass is...
He's off in his own little world.
It's a lot.
I can't believe he said he was not interested in talking about his own bride's arrest.
We'll just have to talk on his level then, with something he might be interested in. I'm surprised that Ellen's wedding dress wasn't a plane.
Maybe it was. Maybe we missed where the plane was.
Maybe.
Slowpoke!
After last night's slowpoke appropriation, I struggled to come to terms with whether I'd return or not. But then I remembered that you guys were going to start Persona 4 Golden soon, so I decided to stay. So here I am. But I'm watching you, Clay. Always watching you. Very good. Very nice.
Wow. The blimp says Flying Chapel.
Oh, good time. Thank you, Slowpoke.
What are you showing me that for?
Mr. Sprocket. I can't read him at all. Not even with an item as loaded with sentiments as this. Huh.
Let's see what the old court record says here.
Sentiments would be a really good name for a mint brand.
Oh,
Get
man.
Soren's attention, eh?
Yeah, we'll give him the time machine, bro. He's gonna freak.
Ta-da. Could you take a look at this? There we go.
Is that Ellen's?
Ellen told us that she traveled through time during the incident. She said it happened after she made a wish on this pendant.
You mean to say that you two are Ellen's lawyers?
Yes. Yes. I just told you that a minute ago.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
He wasn't even listening.
Oh boy. He's not at all what I expected. Based on Ellen's gushing testimonial, anyway.
Ellen?
Ellen? Ellen!
Ellen.
We'd like to ask you about Ellen's case, if you don't mind.
I don't know a thing about it, so why don't you go ask the police?
In other words, whatever. Not interested.
This guy's the worst. Now I feel sorry for poor Ellen.
In that case, can I ask you about how Ellen traveled through time?
Go on.
Guess that got your attention.
So, is time travel really even possible?
Yes, it is possible.
Alrighty then.
At the same time, it is also impossible. The pendant I gave Ellen is not supposed to operate as a time machine by itself.
What do you mean?
The timekeeper, that clock we had displayed in the reception hall, that is the body of the time machine. The pendant is simply a part.
That clock was the murder weapon, wasn't it? But it's a time machine, too.
What Ellen experienced is akin to traveling down a road by car key. Physically and metaphorically speaking, it should be impossible.
Metaphysically.
Unless, maybe the quantum system inside the pendant somehow accidentally interfered with the natural flow of the fourth dimension.
We're losing him again. Maybe we better ask him something more about the time machine. So, you've been researching time travel, have you?
Moving through the space-time continuum would be a man's ultimate means of travel.
Time travel as a mode of transportation?
Since the dawn of time, man has developed the multifarious methods of transportation. Horses, steam engines, gas engines, airplanes, spaceships. But they are fundamentally similar in that they constitute three-dimensional movement. Travel through the space-time continuum would shift mankind into a new paradigm.
I don't know why, Nick, but I'm getting awfully sleepy all of a sudden.
For generations, Sprocket Aviation has advanced the development of transportation.
What do we want?
Space transportation.
Time travel! When do we want it?
That's
Irrelevant!
Yeah. I wanted to keep joining that chant with you.
What do we want? Time travel! When do we want it? It's irrelevant!
I guess it's irrelevant would work better.
Therefore, it is only natural that I would research time travel as a man's next great leap.
Oh, is he done? So what exactly does all that stuff you were saying mean, Nick?
Well, basically, it's like taking a hamburger joint and adding a drive-through to it, I guess.
Oh, I get it! It's the same burger, but with a quicker and more efficient delivery system. So what Soren really wants to do is launch humanity into the future.
Launch, not lunch.
But do you really believe that time travel is possible?
It only becomes truly impossible when man stops daring to believe.
Oh.
Besides, time travelers do exist, you know. But you wouldn't understand.
Did you hear that, Nick? Time travelers really do exist.
All I know is Soren isn't the easiest guy to wrap your head around.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the way he talks. It's full of hope for the future. He's more passionate than I thought, too. When it comes to inventions, anyway.
Yeah. His apparent lack of concern for Ellen is troubling, though. So, I hear the rest of the Sprocket family was opposed to your marriage. What are your thoughts on that?
Master Soren.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
It is time for the meeting on the next term's project.
I like your pauldron.
What is this? Daydreaming about your inventions again. Tut tut. You are the future president. You must consider the business side too.
Your pauldron's a little guy.
It is I. I found Soren and send the car over at once. I'm not interested. Oh, Master Soren, you do give me quite a headache at times.
He definitely has Sephiroth hair.
He does.
But he also has, like,
Cloud's shoulder plate.
And Aerith's hair wigglies.
right?
In any case, your attendant is waiting. Please go to him now.
His name is Clarioth.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Pierce Nicody. Pierce Nicody?
Pierce Nickety? I don't know.
Pierce Nicody. Please call me Pierce. I am the Sprocket family butler.
Nick, a butler! I didn't know they actually still existed. I thought they were just on TV and stuff.
And who might you be, if I don't mind my asking?
Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ellen White's lawyer.
And I'm his assistant, Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Oh, so it is you. I am most grateful for you taking on Miss Ellen's defense. You have my sincerest thanks.
Don't mention it. So, hey, speaking of the case.
Oh, one moment, please.
Wow, what a beautiful pocket watch.
Oh, this... It's just a bit of a good luck charm.
That's one expensive good luck charm. But I guess it makes sense. Knowing the time is pretty important in this line of work. So I guess that pocket watch is as important to him as my attorney's badge is to me.
There is a little time before I must attend to Master Soren again. Why not come to Sprocket Manor?
Huh? You mean to Soren's home?
As a token of appreciation for taking on Miss Ellen's defense, I would like to serve you some delicious tea and refreshments.
Oh boy, Nick, a fancy high society tea party with high-class snacks and everything.
And what about the investigation?
Are you kidding? What better place to investigate next than Soren's house?
I don't know. Do you really think his house is going to give us any new leads?
Of course it will. I say we take the butler up on his kind offer and go to Soren's place.
All right. You win.
Very good. To Sprocket Manor, then.
Wait. Then I guess we're walking? I guess we're walking. They just took off. Tea party! Right back.
Yo. Oh my god, this looks like the scene of a murder mystery.
Everyone's so fancy here.
Who done it? Was it the maid with the flower pot?
The top hat man with his 10-gallon hat? Or was it the woman using the bull head?
He's got a fancy camera, too, that he's polishing.
Is it quite polished yet? No. Needs to be. Make sure the lens is dust-free before you take any pictures.
Objection! Get that film developed. Oh, look at the photo shows the time of the crime. And a contradiction to what you said.
This is an old-timey camera. It's going to take 3 years to develop this picture.
Oh my god.
Gargamon, you suck.
All right, are we gonna play real people or robots?
Oh, yeah, let's play that game. And I think real robot people.
I'm offended.
Wow, this place does not disappoint. Oh, I'm so excited.
Whoa, slow down, Maya. The mansion isn't going anywhere.
Now then, we won't have to worry about anyone toward eavesdropping here.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, man, everything makes sense now.
I take it you wanted to ask me some questions.
Damn, you were one smooth criminal. Huh? That's why you invited us here?
I am sorry to have tricked you like this. But this is a murder, after all. I couldn't talk openly about it in public and risk sullying the Sprocket family's reputation.
Aw, and I was really looking forward to all those fancy snacks, too.
There, Maya. Don't cry. This Pierce guy is one shrewd man.
Hey, Nick, look at that cute vintage radio.
Radio. Oh, that thing over there under the stuffed bull's head.
I'm gonna take a closer look.
I thought I told you to settle down.
I'm sorry.
Not to worry.
Cool. Aw. Wow. That little mech fixed it right up.
I am not the only butler, but I'm also Sprocket Aviation's repair department director. One might say that patching things up is my specialty.
That was incredible. What is that little doohickey on your shoulder anyway?
It's my FXRUPR shoulder mech. Master Sauron made it for me. It has too many features and functions to effectively enumerate at this moment, though.
That's so cool. I wish I had one of those.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper. Fixing things is a simple matter, but fixing people is a different matter. Even a skilled physician can't bring back the dead.
Aww.
Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten sidetracked.
He must be in shock over Mr. Gloomsbury's death. Still, I do need to ask him some questions about the case. I should take a look around and see what we can find out while I'm here, too.
Yo, his tie is like a clock.
Oh, I thought it was a propeller.
Oh, wait, so what time does it say? It says that it's 4:45.
35.
4:35.
All right.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a pun
4:37.
that chat really wants us to get here.
Okay.
Persnickety. Persnickety?
Persnickety?
Persnickety. What's persnickety? It's a word.
It's a let's look up persnickety. Boom. Persnickety, placing too much emphasis on trivial and minor details.
Aha!
Fussy.
Nice.
Difficult, finicky, over fastidious, particular.
Oh, and there it is. Pierce, Nickety,
We never did find the pun in Miles Edgeworth, though.
No.
It's because his middle name is Per. And when you add that into miles per Edgeworth, it's because he goes fast.
Yeah. And that's logic. And while we're looking at puns, real quick, we got our giveaway, our raffle happening during the next stream, 3:30 to 5:30. And you got your choice if you win between this Sora figure and this Risei figure. And we'll send it to you at no cost to yourself.
Well, at the cost of extreme excitement.
And you don't got to be there when you win. You just got to be there at some point through the stream to get your raffle entries in. All the instructions will be there.
Nick! Look at that airplane propeller up there going round and round.
I see they've got an aviation theme going on. Makes sense for an airline family. I wonder if it doubles as a fan.
Ooh, what if the rest of the plane were on the other side of that wall?
And Dura's Noche saying, you guys looked it up? Seriously? You never heard that word before? Read some books, guys. Come on. And I'll say to you, you should watch that form of, what they're called, criticism. Because nobody knows everything, and I'm sure that you don't know some very obvious things. And if you say that to people, they'll think you're an asshole.
Well, you certainly don't know how to be very polite, do you?
Oh.
Perhaps you should read a book on etiquette.
Got him.
Got him. See, you're stupid too. We're all stupid.
Yeah. The difference between, like, I don't know, wisdom and knowledge, I guess. The only book I read is the dictionary. Work up a mental sweat.
Still trying to get through the first page, but it's a little tense.
And the wall would open up so the plane could take off in an emergency. How cool would that be?
If that's what's behind the propeller wall, then what's behind the bull across the way? Oh, I know. Maybe it's the rest of them. What?
Continue.
That must be where the sprockets get their milk. Man, there's a lot of, like, not so subtle subtleties going on right now.
He's a bull.
Yeah. Oh, no. The bull's milk.
Nick, first of all, that's a beef cow. And second, bulls don't make milk.
Wait,
That you
there's a
drink.
beef cow? Like, wait, I thought the cows that do the milk also do the steak.
I thought they did too. Let's be real. I thought it was just like once they get too old to be milk cows anymore,
Yeah.
they become beef cows.
Oh, that makes sense.
But I don't know if that's what actually makes sense.
Oh, right. That's what I get for trying to play along. Any farmers in chat? A bull. See, he knew it was a bull. Come to think of it, there was a bull logo on the side of the Flying Chapel, too.
The president of the company must have a thing for cattle. That's why he married your mom.
Oh, shit!
Got him.
The bull is the symbol of Sprocket Aviation, because they grab life by the horns, you see. It's a metaphor. To be as strong and steady as a bull. That's the company creed, you know. Probably for all the backbreaking labor they put into their employees through. By the way, that bull logo on the Flying Chapel, the one with the rainbow wings, his name is Rainy the Rainbow. Get it?
What about Rainy the Rhinoceros? Dumb Rap Rainy?
Rainy shark.
Bum Rap Rainy?
I get it.
right.
He's a rainbow-colored bull, so he's a rainbow, right? What a memorable name, huh, Nick?
Yeah. For the lameness of the pun. Rainy the Rainbow. I think it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. Don't you dare touch that radio again. It looks like an expensive antique.
What are you worried about? If it breaks again, Pierce will just fix it up again.
I really hope he's nice enough to waive the repair bill. Oh, it's the bridal bouquet.
Hey, Nick, how about I throw it?
What?
And you try to catch it.
Why me?
Just because. I bet you look hilarious flailing around trying to grab it.
But doesn't tradition dictate that it's the ladies who go after the bouquet?
Who cares? Just catch it.
How normal is it for in weddings that people have experienced? Like the bouquet, I know is basically pretty normal. It's been in every wedding I know have been to where they throw the bouquet and the girls all go for it.
Yep.
But how normal is it for weddings to also do the garter belt and then the guys go for it?
The only wedding I've been to did not have the garter belt.
Really? Oh shoot, that's a good question. Didn't know to take notes while I was at weddings, and I think it's pretty even.
That's the first you've heard of it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's happened at like maybe half the weddings I've been to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's
it sort of
probably it.
depends.
Yeah, because like the bride will throw the thing over her back, and
Yeah.
then the guy will like take the garter belt off of the
Well-
bride one way or another. It's a really weird tradition to me.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. That's why I want
I
to know
think
how
it's like
normal
to
it is.
protect her chastity, and it's like, haha.
I'm gonna
know,
totally
But
bang
and
her.
then
Yeah.
the groom gives it away.
Well, then
No,
because it's like
Next.
the man version of the bouquet,
I guess so.
Yeah.
where it's like you're gonna get to have chastity soon too. Moving along right
You've only seen
away.
the garter belt thing in movies?
What's up, TBD?
Well, Miles meets soldier in Latin, and Edgeworth might be a reference to his Japanese surname Mitsurugi, which contains the kanji for sword.
What? His surname is Mitsurugi? That's so cool.
Oh, TBD.
His Japanese first name is Reiji, which comes from the kanji for cleverness.
Oh. Are you? Oh no, they're both one of two. That's funny.
That was 2 of 2.
No. But in his message though, one of two.
Yeah, that was a typo. The second one is 2 of 2.
Bam.
I like that laugh.
Reiji Mitsurugi. I love it though. That's so cool.
It's a good name.
Yeah, it's cool. And I think that Edgeworth, I think that's a really like good localization for it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I could laugh at silly mistakes. I think they're funny.
Yeah.
I know. Clever swordsman. Yeah, Miles Edgeworth. Miles though is interesting.
Because he
I
goes
wonder-
fast in his sports car.
Oh.
I don't know.
Mock.
So can I. I think that's really cool though. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Here.
Ow! Hey! You threw that right at my face! Oh, you don't want to catch that bouquet, trust me.
Why not?
They say it's bad luck to catch the bouquet of a marriage that doesn't last.
Oh, that explains the divorce rate. It was a slippery slope, folks. Everyone's throwing them, and then that marriage fails, which then starts the procession
The
of failing.
chain of failures.
No. Oh, I thought it was the increasingly materialistic world that we're living in.
But I already caught it.
Oops. Too late now, huh, Nick?
I did see a video online of a wife, like, or a woman throwing the bouquet, and the woman's about to grab it, and the dude with like a beard just like, no! And totally shacked her on that one. Sorry, honey, no. And then walked away. It was a good video.
Excuse me, but there's a card on the floor here.
Well, look at that. It's a Flying Chapel key card.
The Flying Chapel. What areas on the Flying Chapel require a keycard, if I may ask?
Mostly areas that we want to keep the public out of.
Listen here, smartass.
Such as the staff room and the hold, which is chock full of machinery.
So you can't enter those areas without the keycard.
That's right, yes. This one here belongs to Ellen.
Wait, what's Ellen's keycard doing here? Did Ellen come back here after the incident occurred?
I don't believe so, and she was arrested by the police straight away this morning. Yes, quite. Although, there was a strange man with a gaudy jacket in here earlier.
Oh, interesting. Statistically, the divorce rate is inflated in a sense that people who get divorced are much more likely to get remarried and divorced multiple times. This is really interesting. I would love to see that. So, I mean, like, basically, the stat you're looking for is like unique divorces.
But then I think that's actually a really hard number to pin down, because what if a divorcee marries a person who was not divorced previously? Which number do you count?
Wait, what?
A divorcee, because like in essence, let's just say it is 50% or something like that. So half the population is the divorcees, and then if they marry back into the pool of non-divorcees, then do you count that another time and another time in the world that you just brought up? Of unique divorces? Is it unique?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really easy, right? Each individual person, have they been divorced or not, right? So, I mean, if you have someone who is divorced and then you have someone who is not divorced, then they're basically...
Don't count them twice, basically?
Yeah, don't count them twice. They just have not been divorced. You count each individual person. Don't try and complicate things.
But because the person they're marrying was divorced previously, that means that that marriage is more likely to become divorced, which is unfortunate.
So they're like some sort of bad omen then.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Oh, God. That is definitely a belief held back in the day by people.
Right? I was just thinking that. I'm like, man, the Bible said some things about people who get divorced and how you're not supposed to do it.
Man, I really want to read more of the Old Testament.
The Old Testament was when things were weird. Then Jesus was like...
so weird!
Jesus was like, no, that's weird. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Stop that.
all of it.
Be more loving. And then Jesus died and people wrote stories about him and then got weird again.
There was a strange man with a gaudy jacket here earlier. Yes, quite well.
Was that man wearing a beret by any chance?
Yes, he was, as a matter of fact. He also had wearing sunglasses and a fake moustache.
I knew it. The only question is, what was he doing here? I wonder if there's like things in the Old Testament that would get you banned on Twitch.
Yes,
How
1,000 things in the Old
How
Testament.
ironic and funny would that be?
Just title your stream trying to get banned on Twitch by reading the Old Testament.
Yeah. By reading the Bible specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, are those pictures of the wedding reception?
Yeah.
Yes, I took them with my trusty camera here. Yes. Pinnacle of technology here.
Do you mind if we have a look at that photo?
Be my guest, take as long a look as you'd like. After it is developed, of course, which could take days.
Oh, wow.
Already now.
Wait,
It's
that's
so
weird.
beautiful.
Well, what do you think of this gorgeous dreamscape?
It is quite nice. Oh, hey, Hidden Mickey.
Nice. Oh.
Well, what do you think of this gorgeous dreamscape, I say? Yes.
There's truly nothing out of place. Because I'm looking, the bull is actually a bull. We can't see the other one on the other side. Holy crap! There's Pierce in the back there. Oh my god.
Oh,
wow.
Pierce in the back,
there
he's
he
ready to
is.
attack.
Straight ghosting.
I was like, where? I don't see him.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then he just sort of appears.
Yeah, I know. He's like Waldo. Jesus.
A thick fog billows across the room, making it look as if the couple were walking on clouds.
I have to say, like, it is incredibly inefficient to run that fog machine from the ceiling down.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Really weird.
Wow, look at how beautiful Ellen is here. She looks a little nervous, though.
She does, doesn't she?
Hey, look, there's Pierce.
Really? Where? Right?
Right there, behind the sweetheart table.
Pierce is always watching. Always watching. Hey, you're right. I bet he was there attending to the happy couple the whole dinner.
So what do you think, Nick? Does anything in this photo stick out to you?
No, not at the moment anyway. I think it probably has something to do with the fog machine though, because Maya tried to ram it.
Ram it.
Ran it.
But it was out of dry ice.
Yeah. But like, I guess there could have been dry ice at that time and then it ran out.
I mean, that only makes sense.
That's
I
how dry
guess.
ice works, yeah.
But like at the same time, I feel like the game is really trying to like tee something up here. So I'm like,
Hey, Nick, if Ellen really did travel back in time, do you think this photo is of the second reception? You know, after the time jump?
I wonder. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, can I help you?
Ellen told us she traveled back in time. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Oh, no. I haven't the foggiest idea of what you're talking about.
He clammed up faster than a clam.
Hooked?
That's the end of that one. Just he clammed up faster than a clam.
Yeah.
Not like he clammed up faster than a clam being chased by an octopus, or
Nice.
or you know.
This
adding
is
some
also
sort
the
of
same
danger.
guy who criticized the rainbow pun,
right?
you know?
Where does he get off?
Her eyes were blue like two blueberries.
Like two blue eyes.
Yeah,
That's basically what he
Beautiful,
was
Nick.
saying.
amazing.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
She was as tall as she was tall, and looked like she did.
Tastes good.
I understand everything now.
She acted as a human would.
Given the circumstances and her upbringing.
Oh, God. The incident.
About the incident Miss Ellen was arrested for. Do you think she did it?
So, there's a subreddit called Men Writing Women. I'm sorry, we were just talking about she looked like she did and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
And it's always so fun, like men writing women, and one guy's like, man, I'm just having so much trouble writing a woman. I've already described her as walking breastily and boobily across the room, and yeah, it's a funny joke, because, you know,
Oh.
how women are written by men in a way that is inaccurate to how women wish to be written.
They don't know.
Well, I can't prove it yet. But no, I don't think she could have done it. I guess you could call it a gut feeling.
Bluestone wings, she tittied over.
I see. I guess we have a different opinions then.
Do we now?
The prosecution says that when Bloomsbury attacked Miss Ellen, she fought back and ended up killing him. I agree with this perspective. Or rather, that is the consensus of the entire Sprocket family.
Even so, I heard an interesting story from Cheese prosecutor. Yes! Cheese prosecutor.
line.
There's so many holes in your theory, Swiss. This is getting mold, Blue.
You're the only Gouda one out of all of them.
No! No! What have we done?
It's so bad. He's so bad.
I need cheese attorney.
Cheese prosecutor Edgeworth.
Cheese prosecutor Edgeworth. Even so, I heard an interesting story from Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Jeez. I heard that the Sprocket family tried to pressure the prosecutor's office into burying this case. Oh. Ah.
I fear you are mistaken. All we sought was merely a legal consultation. Besides, none of it matters now, as she is no longer a part of this family. Fortunately for us, they had yet to get their marriage license before holding the banquet.
And the culprit was string cheese that wasn't actually string cheese at all.
No.
Oh, God, and they peel him to death.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Thing. Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is getting out of hand.
So basically, once they realized they couldn't sway the prosecution, they cut her loose.
We have to talk to the cheese wizard.
Oh, God.
They say he's not even real cheese.
Oh, no. I see now what you did.
I realize how callous I must sound. But my duty is to protect the Sprocket family and, more specifically,
Cheese Whiz the Sage.
Sprocket Aviation's future and Master Sauron, whose genius is essential to the company's growth. I will do anything to achieve that goal. That is my job as the Sprocket family butler.
You know, I think Pierce and Mr. Edgeworth would get along really well, don't you think?
Yeah, I could easily picture Edgeworth with a butler.
The culprit cut the cheese.
Thanks, PK. Oh, and by the way, I suppose I should tell you about this as well. It's about when the member of the extended family and I discovered the crime. Okay?
Cheese prosecutor Edgeworth.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Did Ellen say anything to you about traveling through time?
She must have been delirious. There is no need to take such a claim seriously.
Soren himself said that time travel was possible, though.
Master Sauron said that. It sounds like he is still stuck in the past.
That's a time travel joke. He's psychologically stuck, I take it.
Excuse me. What is it? I see. I believe I told you the madam will be having milk tea.
Ooh, bubble tea, that'd be good.
Still, have lemon slices at the ready, just in case. We must not disappoint her, understand?
You sure are busy.
All in a day's work. Still, we really do need Master Sauron to start focusing on the business side of things soon.
Could you tell us that thing you mentioned about Soren's past?
There is something in Sauron's past that he wishes he could change. Please forgive me. This isn't something I should be sharing with strangers.
Oh man, now I really want to know what Soren's hung up on. What a jerk.
It was some time after the reception. Some of the master's relatives and I went to clean up the reception hall. And that is when we saw it.
Dun, dun, dun.
A woman standing in front of the victim with the bloody murder weapon in her hand. It was none other than Miss Ellen.
Gasp.
I'm surprised she could lift that thing. Looks heavy. But Pierce, it wasn't what it looked like.
That's right! She just happened to find the body while holding the murder weapon.
I do not know what Miss Ellen has told you, but what we witnessed was unmistakably the moment immediately after the deed had been committed. And that is what I told the police who came in response to my call.
I see. So Pierce was the one who reported it to the police, huh? Discovering the crime. Is there something in the court record you wish for me to do? Can I move here? Did I not move? Oh, no. Well, we can't move here. Or can we?
No, we can't.
But I missed something, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I really covered everything here.
I feel like you
though.
did too.
Maybe I need to present something to him, like, and that will open up new dialogue. Oh, never mind.
There it is. Sneaky boy.
How do we miss that?
Hey, Nick! Now here's a real lady.
The late. Wow.
Wow.
Wait a second.
Their eyes are different colors.
I know. That's what I was looking for.
I know.
immediately.
I did the same thing. I'm like, uh-oh.
Their nose is
Wait a
quite
minute.
similar. Yeah.
I mean,
It must be his mummy.
I
Ooh,
think
there's
so.
the pocket watch.
Oh, there it is.
the pocket watch?
Mm-hmm.
All this for a pocket watch.
She looks smart as a whip, doesn't she?
I wonder who she is. We didn't see her on the airship.
There is Selena Sprocket, Sauron's eldest sister.
One-sama.
Oh, the sister.
Beautiful and capable, she is a great lady.
No. Soren's sister. I think I see the resemblance. Maybe I'll show Pierce this photo later and ask him about her.
Selena Sprocket. Yes.
Bing. Boop. Pierce. The woman in this photo is Soren's older sister, Selena, right? I don't think we've met her yet. Soren.
Yes, about that.
He seems hesitant all of a sudden. If you wouldn't mind, could you tell us about her?
All right. Very well. She's a big part of Master Sauron's past, after all.
Ah, I see now. Soren's past.
Not exactly his present, if you know what I mean. Master Sauron will become the next president of Sprocket Aviation. However, that wasn't always so. Miss Selena Sprocket, Master Sauron's elder sister, was next in line.
So, why isn't she becoming the next president?
Because she died in a car accident.
How many lives have car accidents taken in this game?
A lot.
What?
I had no idea.
Actually, Master Sauron was also in the car with her at the time of the accident, losing the sister he loved right before his eyes devastated him. Ever since then, he has buried himself in his research of all machines. He also became a quiet and meticulous, almost compulsive note-taker around then.
He seems so stiff and robotic. I had no idea he was carrying all that around inside of him.
Master Sauron has abandoned the company business and spends all of his time on inventions. As the family butler, I am truly concerned. I believe it is high time that he let go of the past.
Hey, Nick! What are you doing here? I mean, hey, Nick! Larry. Oh, man! Edgy gave me a heck of a hard time. Larry, what are you doing here? I came to promote my new character, Q Piglet. I was hoping Sprocket Aviation would do some kind of tie-in with me for it.
Wow, I didn't know Larry was such an aggressive businessman.
Oh.
Yep. I remember.
Eeny, Meeny, Viola, Carmine Accidenti, and now Selena Sprocket. All victims of the car accident, but only the first and the last have died. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Larry. Oh. It's the butts. Oh, it didn't happen.
You could learn a thing or two from him, Nick. Why don't you try to promote your agency to them?
Now's not exactly the time for that, in case you haven't noticed.
See, and this is why you'll never be rich. Never.
But he's rich in character. Actually, Larry, I've been meaning to ask you something. You were there in the Flying Chapel yesterday, right? Huh? Was I? What were you doing there? Nothing? Whatever it was, I bet it wasn't anything to be proud of. But never mind that. Did you see anything that had to do with the case? Scratch that. Let's start with, you weren't involved in this case, were you? Larry?
Hey, he took off.
I just knew it. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Come on, Maya, after him.
Oh, are you leaving so soon?
We, have to run. Thank you for making time for us.
I know you have to investigate, but please try to spare the family's feelings as you do.
Yes, of course. Man, being a lawyer would be a lot easier if I didn't care about feelings and stuff.
Zero, are you gonna use epic
I'm gonna use
superhero lines every
logic
single time?
and common sense. Search for Larry, eh? If I were Larry, where would I go? Probably here. Got him. There he is. Hey, Larry! Hey there, friend! Fancy meeting you here. There's nothing fancy about it. All we did was follow you. So tell me, Larry, why'd you run away like that? Huh? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. A bolt of inspiration for my new picture book hit me, and I had to run is all. It was like cute epiphany. Yeah. You dig? Wild card. Right.
Oh, TBD!
Just found this gem on that Reddit page you mentioned. Men writing women. Don't you want to stay with me? Akiko removed her brassiere to reveal her champagne glass-sized tits. The hell does that even mean?
Champagne?
Is champagne glass like the big?
No,
it's the tall fluted
flute
one. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it would be more like he revealed his champagne sized.
Sized or... Yeah, glass size.
I think that they were referring to like a
boat?
wine glass, or there's that glass that's traditionally known to be the shape of Marie Antoinette's like breast.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I
Yeah.
think. Where
That's a
it's almost like
martini
a brandy
glass.
sifter, but it's it's got the stem.
Yeah.
A stem, and then it is that.
But it's the stem and it's big. Like it's like for dessert wines, I think usually. Anyways,
I don't know. It's just interesting.
It's such a good subreddit. And then earlier, Neo Sci Dude said, "What do you mean? You don't walk
Sniffer.
around the room penisily?"
his steps swaying to the rhythm of his penis.
Oh
God.
It's just weird. It's just weird. He ballsily entered the room.
You say that,
that's
you
a
say
thing.
that.
You could say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But anybody can ballsily enter a room,
It's true.
you know.
There should be men writing men poorly.
Men writing men poorly. He thrustily walked in her direction, exuding the manly
I
sense.
could really do that. It's basically just like hopping on 2 feet forward.
Oh yeah.
That's a dance move.
Oh, nice. I'm a dancer now. Anyways.
He's just gonna keep on playing dumb, isn't he, Nick?
Sorry, Neo. Goddamn.
Neo's just hitting these.
All right, he just hitting them out of the park with his bat-sized.
He shaftily walked.
Come on, Larry. I know you were on that airship, so what did you see? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because I was never on that stupid ship.
He's gonna have one long. Oh, two. Larry would.
Weak. Your lies are weak, Larry. Psyche locks. You say something? The spiritual power of this Magatama allows me to see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. These mystical locks that appear when someone is trying to hide something from me. Freaking 90s advertisements, man. They actually got me really good. They're called Psyche locks. And when I see them, I simply touch the Magatama to try my hand at breaking them.
They're after me.
Lucky Charms.
Follow your... If I can unlock them, I'm sure to finally get a straight answer out of them.
Can't get enough of that.
Sugar Crisp.
These advertisements are awful. They're in our minds.
Right?
Well, it's because we watch so much TV and they repeat the same damn commercials over and over again. It was
Have you
hard not
had
to.
your
butt checked?
Actually, one I don't know.
break today?
No.
Kit Kat? It's because I'm older than you.
No, Kit Kat was always
Give me a-
break. Give me a break. Give me a
Oh, wait, no.
break.
Have
Is
you
that
had your
Kit-
break today? Was McDonald's. It was their early before. It was before I'm loving it. Have you had your break today? Think?
Wow. This is no time for games, Larry. I will find out what you're hiding. Hold on. Kitten mittens. There we go. I'm telling you, Nick, you've got it all wrong. I've got nothing to do with this case whatsoever. Oh, come on, Larry. Even a baby could see through such a blatant and obvious lie. Nothing whatsoever, huh? If you weren't involved, Larry, then you wouldn't have been involved with this person. Trucy, right.
Unbelievable.
Ellen.
Yes, I know.
Why you
I just like to look at
always
the...
lie?
He's only 26? Wow, I thought he was like 40 or something.
You can never tell with anime, can you?
25? 20 fucking 5? No way. This dude's
Didn't-
like 50.
I know. Didn't we say that? I think we
He's
knew this.
lying.
This dumbass is a lot older than 25.
He's keeping half his age in his bra.
Yeah.
Which men wear because I know. Soren's older sister. Oh. Wow, they were close in age. Yeah. 35, 25.
Time has not been kind to this man.
Anyways.
Take that!
You're the one who brought Ellen to my office in the first place. Ah, yes, Adam, it was. I was trying to, like, finagle it. It was a poorly fit reference, but I'm glad at least someone got it.
It sounded familiar. It didn't
Yeah.
click all the way. I'm
Really
like,
great movie. I want to watch it again. It might not hold up, but I remember it being good.
I think it might. Good family.
Pen
friendly.
is Jim Carrey. You're the one who...
He was a lawyer too.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought Ellen to my office in the first place. And all those cops. Nothing to do with the case whatsoever. Isn't going to cut it this time, Larry. If you have to lie, at least do a better job of it.
That was a really weak lie. So bad.
Don't diss me, Nick! If you're so convinced I'm lying, let me ask you this. What makes you think I was on that stupid old airship anyway? Let me see some proof if you got any. Doubling down, are you? Fine. You want proof, Larry? Here's the proof that you were on the airship.
I wish he was in the photo.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be good, yeah.
Take that!
Why wasn't he in the photo?
Uh-oh. This is your business card wallet, isn't it, Larry? I found it in the reception hall. Gah! Time to come clean, Larry Butts. Time to wipe up your act. Oh, God.
Gonna douche out the truth.
to douche the truth.
What exactly are you hiding? All right, fine. You got me. I'll tell you everything. Wow, that was aggressive. Cut the crap, Larry. Larry, what were you doing on that airship anyway? Well, I went there to deliver the welcome to our wedding sign they ordered from me. Huh. I didn't know you took on real jobs like that too. Well, for your information, my wedding welcome signs are very popular on the net. And that's how you met Ellen? Uh-huh. I mean, I've seen her in the photo for the welcome sign, but seeing her in person, the way she smiled at me and said, "Thank you." I felt like I've been hit by lightning. And that's when you fell in love with somebody else's bride, huh? So, were you invited to the reception? Can you believe they told me only family and relatives could attend? They wouldn't even let me into the reception hall. Smart move on their part, I'd say. I got upset and started wandering around the airship. That must have been when I dropped my business card wallet. So somebody else must have found it and brought it to the reception hall then. But you know what? I saw something incredible while I was on that flying chapel. Like? Get a load of this!
Oh my god, is it a painting? Please be. It's a painting.
Wow, he's getting better. Like a lot better. And also, that bird thing is the exact cutout of what's broken on the sign over there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But upside down. That's what they're trying to do to throw you off.
I don't even know if it's upside down, man.
I'm
Check
pretty
it out.
sure it is. At least 90 degrees flipped. But
Yeah, it's like rotated a little bit, maybe. What the heck is this? What do you mean, what is this? Isn't it obvious? It's a drawing. I sketched a picture of one of the cabins on the airship. So, what's so incredible about a cabin? Look at what was outside the window!
Oh, pterodactyl.
Oh my god, it's happening again.
Yep. And it never left the ground, but it was upside down?
It's happening again. I think it's a bench. It's one of those flying dinosaurs! A real-life pterodactyl! I looked out the cabin window and there was, just flying out there. That airship traveled through time, I tell you! What?
What?
Yeah.
When I told that Pierce Butler guy about it, he told me never to mention it to anybody ever again. But why would he try to keep you from spouting what is clearly just nonsense? Maybe Sprocket Aviation is secretly developing a time machine. I just realized he is floating like a ping pong ball out of his pipe. That is impressive.
Yeah.
Like the steadiness of breath. Wow.
That you need.
Well, it's actually not so impressive.
Really?
Okay, go on.
Yeah, because like even if you take any sort of normal fan
Yeah.
and you place it like directly up and down,
Yeah.
you can put a ball in the path of the wind,
Yeah.
and it. I don't know the name of the scientific, but science happens and it's really easy to do.
And the ball spins basically to keep it from moving.
Yeah.
That's interesting, but
Interesting.
I mean he's been blowing for like 60 seconds right now.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. Ain't no thing.
All right. No way.
Big audible wink wonk for that one.
Nick, this case is totally amazing.
The writer said to himself
Nope.
as he wrote the case.
This is sick.
Larry, you didn't tell Mr. Edgeworth about this, did you?
Of course not. And you just roll his eyes and think I was off my rocker. I didn't even tell him I was wandering around the airship. I told him I met Ellie at the mooring dock and we ran away together. Yeah, I can see Edgeworth's eyes rolling right out of his head when had he heard about this. Larry's drawing. Once again. So, Larry also experienced the time slip somehow. But how is that possible? Hey! Nick, I'll be taking my card wallet back now if you don't mind. Swiped back. Oh yeah, this is for you. What is it?
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Look at those flowers.
Look at those bulls.
I
Or
know.
Cow.
Pegamoos.
Pegamoos. Pegabull, Pegacow, Pegamoose.
Yeah, Pegabull, Pegacow. Pegamoo. Pegabull, Pegamoo.
Yeah. It's a picture of the hold. I took it when I was wandering around on the airship. See? There's Ellie right there in the middle. The hold? Yeah. See, right here in this diagram. Okay. So, I know where the hold is, but what was Ellen doing down there? Well, they're using it as a prepping area for the reception. I see. And around when did you take this? Before the reception. I took it while Ellie was getting everything ready. So this was before the incident occurred. I don't know if it'll be of any help, but thanks for this anyway. By the way, Larry, I heard that the door to the hold is controlled by a security system. So how'd you get in there? Well, that's a trade secret, I can't tell you! And the hits just keep on coming. Well, I guess that's basically a wrap on the investigation.
Not quite, Nick. I want to meet Ellen, too.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met her, have you? Okay, let's head over to the detention center then so you can say hi.
Okay, now, so... Oh.
I got nothing to say to you, Nick! Yeah, can I... What,
No, I just wanted to see how the break looked and all that.
Oh.
So what happened with the wind, sorry? Like, they said a storm blew the bench into the thing and broke everything?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Sorry, and yeah,
You can-
upside down.
Yeah. It really is something where
Whoa.
I wonder if it ever left the ground.
Oops. Oh, well, this works. Hey, that's the drawing I made. You better take care of it. It's gonna be valuable someday. Oh, you want me to add a character or something to it?
Ooh, could you? I'd love to see a true artist at work.
Hold it.
That's farcical. Farce.
Yeah, I guess so. That's
Yeah.
funny. Never seen it used like that.
Never.
Yeah. As farcical as the drawing is, there will be no doodling on the evidence until the trial's over. What do you mean, farcical? I'm never gonna draw anything for you ever again! Not even if you beg me!
Aw, guess that's that, huh, Nick?
Need I remind you that it's still a piece of evidence, Maya?
Oh my god, Zero, that's amazing.
Hello, Ellen. My name's Maya. I channel spirits, and I recently helped my friends overthrow a corrupt government. My hobbies include stealing things and being held hostage.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to be present something from Larry or to Larry, let me know.
Let me
know, and we'll let you know.
Oh man, I hope at the end of the trial when it's all over,
Yeah.
like the item that we get to present to somebody at the end is the drawing to Larry.
that'd be cute.
I hope so.
I don't think so though, because I feel like that's just like a little flavor thing, but like easily missable type thing. But it would be really cool if it did happen.
Am I her or are
yeah.
you?
I
No.
think so.
Yeah, British woman.
If you don't mind.
If
Let me
you
just clear
don't
out some of the
mind.
rust.
I know. What's nice is only like 3 ladies so far. That's better than
She does a lot of screamy yelling stuff though.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Hello? No! Why?
so much better.
I assume this is Butler Boy,
I assume it's
Mr.
Butler.
Pierce.
Please understand that this is in Master Sauron's best interest.
Sounds like Ellen's busy talking with someone.
Nailed it.
The next president cannot be married to a criminal. It would disgrace Sprocket Aviation and my love for him. Miss Ellen, I need you to forget about this marriage.
Pardon us.
If it isn't Mr. Wright.
So, their marriage is definitely off?
There is no other choice. We cannot have a criminal in the family. For the sake of Master Sauron and the Sprocket family, this is what is best.
Oh, God, it's an earthquake.
You can't joke with that. I've been in one now.
It's true.
No.
Oh.
In that case, what if Nick here proved Ellen's innocence? Then you wouldn't have a criminal in the family, right?
I suppose you are right, but I'm afraid that will be impossible.
That's not true. Not for Nick. He may look like a nobody, but he can do some pretty amazing things.
Is she closer to the camera?
What?
Is she
Jace?
closer to the camera? She looks closer to the camera.
Yeah, technically she is, because this room has a layer to it where Ellen needs to be farther away.
So
and so that's why it kind of tricked you a little bit. I don't take cases on lightly, so rest assured, I will prove her innocence.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I understand your name is quite well known in the judicial world. For better or worse.
Pierce, I want you to promise me this. If I can prove Ellen's innocence, then you won't stand in the way of Soren and Ellen's marriage.
Very well. But not even the most talented lawyer in the world can change reality itself.
Freaking
O.J. Simpson's
What?
lawyer would like to
oh
word
no!
with you.
Wow. No, I was thinking of Von Karma.
And the reality is, Miss Ellen is guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I believe that's where you're wrong, Pierce.
I'm clean. I swear I am. Obsessively, compulsively clean.
Yup.
And real quick, no, Traveler, you did not miss the raffle. It's going to be during our 3:30 stream. Risei and Orso are up for grabs.
Just as clean and pure as this pure white dress.
Fine. You have my word. But you will be the one to regret this promise. Now, if you will excuse me.
Now I have all the more reason to win this case. Ellen, we finished our investigation, and we'd like to talk with you about what we found. Oh.
Okay, so what did you find out?
And Adam, for anybody who can't make the 3:30 stream, if you can pop in, you don't got to be there to win. Just got to be there to get your entries in the raffle.
In the course of our investigation, we heard that you'd been seen standing in front of the victim with the murder weapon in your hands.
I like her hair like this so much more.
It wasn't what it looked like. It's true, I was holding the murder weapon. But when I found him, he was already dead. I panicked, and then I was hoping I'd get back in time again, like I'd done earlier. So I picked up the timekeeper from the pedestal and brought it over without thinking.
Oh. You were so desperate, you were ready to try anything, huh? Unfortunately, that sort of behavior makes you an easy target for the prosecution.
No.
And as for your little trip through time, none of your in-laws could confirm your story, I'm afraid.
I see.
The only exception is Larry. He said he saw something.
Really? What did he see?
Time travel. Can't say I quite believe it myself, but Larry claims he saw something incredible. He claims he saw, but damn it. I mispronounce it so many times that I'm actually starting to actually read it that way.
Right?
He claims he saw a pterodactyl flying outside the airship.
What?
When you meme too hard, that the memes become real. Not only that, but apparently Pierce Nickety told Larry to keep quiet about it.
But why would Pierce do such a thing?
Oh God, where is this accent from? Everywhere, all over.
It's
yes,
fine.
it
Yeah.
exists.
Good enough
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Larry's theory is that Sprocket Aviation is developing something in secret. A time machine, to be exact. Do you think that's why nobody would confirm my story? Because it's a secret?
I really don't know. But speaking of your in-laws, we did manage to find your key card at Sprocket Manor. One of your in-laws said he'd keep an eye on it for you.
Oh, thank goodness! I lost it while I was getting things ready for the reception. I looked everywhere for it. I'm so glad you found it!
At least they're tears of joy this time, for a change.
Oh my God.
Well, Nick,
Nyan cry.
it looks like you have to prove the existence of time travel in court tomorrow. That's right! I swear that, well, Mr. Gloomsbury was being killed. I was busy traveling back through time!
Great. With stodgy skeptic Edgeworth at the helm for the prosecution tomorrow, we're really gonna have our work cut out for us.
Oh, ladies, it's cast iron, so. TBC. The Starbucks eye. And again, while we're at this TBC, for anybody just joining us, we got our raffle coming up during our next stream, 3:30 p.m. start. Bam, Risei or Sora are up for grabs, along with some Nyan merch.
And
Also,
some-
if you can't keep water in your sink, we have an excess amount of plugs that Tom is throwing at you. So
Yeah.
try to catch one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, we have extra plugs.
Yeah, and I was thinking like
Where are
sockets
they?
or what? I'm always looking for extension cords.
Also, some commands aren't going to work at the start because I have to turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning, Ellen. I see you're still wearing your wedding gown.
And I will continue to wear it until our marriage is saved. Oh, Soren! Do you think he came to see how she's holding up? Soren, my love! Oh, you came all the way to the courthouse just to see me! Oh, Soren, I don't know what to say.
Blueprints. The ancient blueprints. I can't find them. Do you know where they are?
Oh, they're in your room. Third shelf from the bottom, right on the right-hand side.
Ah, I see.
He's leaving already.
Don't tell me he came here just to ask about some stupid blueprints. Is he really that cold of a person? Or is that just how he comes off, I wonder? What about me, Soren?
Ellen?
He's back. Okay, moment of truth here.
Oh, come home soon. I'm lost without you.
Aww.
Soren!
Later.
I mean, think he's actually just oblivious to what's going on now. I don't.
maybe.
Like, I feel like he doesn't know that there's a murder trial. He's just like, I'm doing work. Where's Ellen gone to? Oh, can you come on? I really need you.
Maybe.
Looks like showing your vulnerabilities is the fastest way to capturing a woman's heart. You should take notes on this, Nick.
Please leave me out of this. Let's sweeten his own little way. Anyway.
Yeah, man. That line made me love this dude.
It looks like Soren isn't big on words, but it's clear that he cares about Ellen. Knowing that, I actually feel kind of relieved. Oh! Man, there's nothing scarier than like running eye makeup.
Mr. Wright, I just absolutely can't be found guilty, you hear?
Don't worry. I'm gonna do everything I can to prove your innocence.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
The trial's about to start, sir.
Edgeworth. Knowing him, he's not going to yield an inch. So I've just got to fight with everything I've got to save Ellen. And save Ellen? I guess that makes sense. I thought it was me fight with everything I got to save Ellen. But I guess either one works. Yeah, it must. That's not the way I would do it. With everything I've got. Fight with everything I got and save Ellen. Ooh, feels like so long. Oh. Damn, says that. That's gross. Court is now in session for the trial of Ellen Wyatt. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Seeing all of my familiar voices gathered together like this, I feel as though I'm at a grand reunion. It makes me want to go out for dinner and a drink, reminisce with all of you. Oh, that would be really great.
That sounds like a great idea. I was dying for a real burger the whole time I was away.
We could make it a welcome back party for Maya. How about it, Edgeworth? I have no intention of cavorting with my enemies.
Oh, snap.
Now then, Your Honor, let us start this trial at once. Still not one for light-hearted banter, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? Jokes and good humor are beyond worthless in the court of law.
Guess we'll just have to party without him then.
God.
Oh, he wants to go. He wants to go. However, were it after the conclusion of this trial, I might consider joining you for a little welcome back party.
Does he look even more handsome right now than usual?
Absolutely. I certainly wouldn't mind an invite, at the very least.
He's still as emotionally he's still as emotionally constipated as ever, I see.
Emotionally constipated. Gonna add that.
The smile spread across his face. Let's not even.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see where you're gonna go. I was like, I'm into it.
Just the struggle of.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please go over the details of this case for us. The victim was Dumbass Gloomsbury, a servant in the Sprocket household. He was in attendance at the wedding reception that occurred from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mr. Gloomsbury apparently felt some animosity towards Ellen Wyatt, and so, a bit after the reception ended at 10 p.m., he assaulted Miss Wyatt with the intent to kill her. The defendant fought back and ended up killing Mr. Gloomsbury. In other words, it was a justified self-defense, correct? If that's the case, then the defendant might not be criminally responsible.
Hey, Grim Reaper!
Yo, we should throw Ellen into the TV world. I feel like she would have some prime Persona Awakening material.
It's just Gordon Ramsay's her persona. Her element is fire. Oh, GD, you missed it. You missed it. Damn, that would have been good. Wow, I can't believe you weren't here for that. Ugh, yeah, I know. Tom got it. That's what happens.
Yep. Which one's
Autumn.
Snape voice?
Snape is the
I wanted to.
Severus Snape.
Severus Snape.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter.
You would best not be late for my potions
And then
class.
Professor Umbridge was like,
You applied to become the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And you did
I
not
am.
get the position.
Obviously.
Get savage.
So good.
He's right. Worst case scenario, I could go for the self-defense, to avoid the criminal charge. I wonder how Edgeworth plans to counter that, though. The prosecution's first witness will make my view on the matter clear, Your Honor. Very well. Bailiff, please bring in the first witness.
Oh,
Thank you so
Name time.
much.
Oh, look at those ankles.
Hi. Hello. Oh,
It's
every time.
Emma.
Not gumshoe. I thought it was gumshoe. I saw those shoes and I was like, those are some gumshoes.
Gum shoes. Name time. Dumbass, Dumas, Gloomsbury, is a play on doom and gloom, and his Japanese name, Seiji Yonekura, has a bit that sounds like the word nekura, which means gloomy or dark.
Oh, interesting. Thank you. I'm trying to.
Yonekura.
Dumbass Loomsbur. I don't know. Well, maybe it's dumbass loser. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Loosebur. Oh, perfect. I figured it out, guys.
That's our ball.
Oh my god, I love this bit. Ooh, ooh. I wonder how Emma's going to come back. Because you know she's not going to tell him. She's not going to tell him her name and occupation. It never happens. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Please state your name and occupation, witness.
Oh.
What?
I thought that this was a throwback trial.
I know.
I thought we were going to have a good time.
Boo.
Literally 0 to 10 unplayable. The bit is dead?
Hi.
The bit can go on as long as I don't say anything.
I guess so.
PK Man really wants you to voice Emma. You want to voice Emma?
As
Me?
Gumshoe.
No, not you, Clay.
Oh.
Literally, what PK Man wants is you to get a 2D PNG of Gumshoe and put it over top of Emma whenever she's on the screen, and I'll voice her lines as Gumshoe.
No, it's okay.
That's-
We've already done the bit earlier. Let's just
course.
carry on. Sorry.
Emma Sky, forensic investigator. And I'd just like to say, sir, that being in the same courtroom as you is a great honor.
Oh, that's right. You're a fan of Edgeworth's, aren't you, Emma?
We're good friends and all, Mr. Wright.
Man, I don't know. Wouldn't it have been so funny if Emma, wouldn't say it or, messed with them, and then it was like, I'm a huge fan of yours, Mr. Edgeworth, and I absolutely love that you can never get, someone's name or whatever, and she just knew about the bit and was
Isn't
all
it
like...
just so funny how everyone always has problems by stating their name and occupation for you?
Yeah, basically.
Name and occupation.
Oh, I guess I'm doing it right now, aren't I? That's funny.
Perfect. Exactly.
Oh, what's going on,
Koga? What up?
I miss Gumshoe. Is that wrong?
No, it's
No.
right.
If that's wrong.
If missing Gumshoe is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Me too.
Someone else be right now.
Oh.
Okay, we're in court now.
We're good friends and all, Mr. Wright. But just this once, I intend to faithfully and fully testify for the prosecution.
Miss Sky, I'll have you know that you're on record right now.
I'll have you know I've always been on record.
Could you elaborate on just this once? As in, not at all previously?
Just this once today.
Oh my god.
And I do mean that wholeheartedly.
And could you elaborate on the part where you said, and you mean that wholeheartedly? It's a bit incriminating.
Not if I do this fingerprinting test.
I expect no less from you.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to do my very best. Looks like you lost the popularity contest to Mr. Edgeworth, Nick.
Meh. I really could care less, but... Oh, besides,
You could?
I know, right? It's such a weird... trying turn of phrase. I don't know.
David
I always-
Mitchell has a whole thing about the couldn't care less versus could care less.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I've always just defaulted now to I couldn't care less, because whenever I say it, I actually couldn't care any less
Yes,
than
and
I do.
that's the purpose of it, is to say that you couldn't possibly care less. Where
Yes.
if you could care less, there's an innumerable amount of caring that exists.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you could care a lot or you could care a little. You
Yeah.
could. It doesn't. You could
Yeah.
care less though, which
Yeah.
is possible about pretty much always,
I'm
unless
gonna
you
tr-
couldn't care less.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to using that in a positive way. You'd be like, "Oh man, want to hear about my day?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I could care less." And then you can tell me your day, and there it is. You know,
I could care less.
That might get you into trouble. Anyways,
I'm gonna try.
she'll see who's the better lawyer once I win this trial.
Yeah, maybe then you'll actually really care less.
I guess it works for the bit here, though. Now, Detective Sky, if you please, get on with your perjury.
Get on with our perjury.
The murder weapon was a clock called the Timekeeper. The victim was hit with it from behind, and he fell over right into the lantern. The defendant was spotted then, standing in front of the body holding the murder weapon. The victim was struck twice, by the way.
Oh, interesting. Wow, that's new information. Yeah, he was struck twice?
That's right. There's no mistake about it. The first blow was to the back of the victim's head. It was hard enough to knock him unconscious. Yet, despite the fact that he'd been immobilized by the first blow,
Uh-oh.
the defendant delivered a second fatal blow to the side of the victim's head.
That seems excessive. Oh, God. Which means what exactly? I'll take things I don't want, you don't want to hear your lawyer say
Yeah.
in court. I missed that. I figured it would go right over your head. Let's put it this way. By striking the victim a second time, the defendant killed her last chance to escape from any criminal wrongdoing. Oh my God, I'll take things you never want to hear the judge in your court say. She did, but how, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mifa, yes, he was struck twice, once by her beauty and once by the cold touch of death.
Oh, nice, Mifa.
Very good.
Poetic. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done.
The defendant may have been fighting back because she was being attacked. However, she then went on to deliver a fatal blow to a man who was already fully unconscious.
Nick, is he saying what I think he is?
I don't feel so well. Oh, man, things you don't want to hear your lawyer say.
The game.
And thus, Mr. Wright, has justified self-defense been removed from the table.
What if she just was scared and was just swinging?
The prosecution intends to prove that the defendant killed the victim with murderous intent. Allow me to belatedly submit the victim's autopsy report. Ta-da! Ah! So that's why he was acting all smug. Well, more smug than usual.
It's fine, right? It's not like we're gonna plead self-defense anyway, right?
Right, but now the judge has a negative impression of Ellen and Emma. He may not get to prosecute much anymore, but he definitely hasn't lost his touch. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Ding! Ooh, look at that Edgeworth.
Whoa, that's not the save screen.
What?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, there it is.
got it! Ah, that's so good! Ah. Man, so I went down to
Next
our
time.
local hardware store, and I found a surplus of plugs for our raffle that we're doing next stream at 3:30. Rise or Sora Magic coming up from nowhere. You enter the raffle. I'm gonna put things up on the board.
Mic drop. And thank you so much, guys. It's been great. I'm actually really enjoying this DLC case. It's spicy. It's got the
It's
drama.
Really
you know?
good.
I thought it might be a little frivolous, but these throwbacks are really nice. It's a nice little a bookend of sorts, I guess.
Yeah,
oh,
to the
man.
series.
Oh, that'd be such cool bookends if you had like a Phoenix Wright pointing at one and then an
Ooh.
Edgeworth pointing at the other, and then you had your
Yeah.
books in between them.
Yeah.
Oh man, how cool would that be? Those probably exist. I guess I could 3D print them.
You could 3D print a lot of things.
You could. Yeah, JD, but it's okay because we're not going anywhere. And you know what? We'll be right here if there's some more Ace Attorney action.
If there's any action, an Ace Attorney contraption, it's fun, it's happening, it's probably murder.
Preferably law books. Ah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be like. Is it weird if my greatest motivation to become a lawyer is so I could just fill my office with Ace Attorney stuff?
Oh, man.
I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I really like that. But would you print? I'm curious. Would you print it so that their fingers were like, because they're pointing right at each other?
Yeah.
Would the fingers be the only contact point to hold the books?
I think that they like could be, but I was also thinking of it where you would have the wall or whatever, and they would just like a thin wall, and
yeah.
they'd be touching the wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. I think that'd probably be the most effective. But I think in a best case, if you had the bench in front of them a bit, and that would be like the stand, so it had 2 points of contact, but they were both.
Oh, yeah, that does work.
Yeah. That'd be a neato burrito for me.
Well, I guess kind of works like because the bench was like right, basically flat with their fingers.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
that make
yeah,
sense?
totally.
Because they don't point down the bench. They
No.
point-
Yeah.
Across.
Right?
How many likes are on the video?
Bum, 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 ba, 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 da, do.
I think our heads synced up perfectly onto this once.
Nice. Mom, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's okay, sweetie. We can get you something to eat. Want a grilled cheese?
I guess so. I don't
Okay. Well, maybe we could do a little
know. I
something
want
like
a
that.
burger.
A burger?
Yeah.
Is it because you've been away on business trips?
No, Maya keeps talking about burgers.
That's true. Well, why don't we see everybody at 3:30 so we can go get burgers?
Yay!
Okay, everybody, goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye. See you at 3:30 for the raffle stream plugs. We got them.